Everybody talks about recession like big storm that arrives one day, destroys everything, then goes away. But what we are living through now is different. It is slow leak. And this article about so-called forever layoffs describes it very well. What does this phrase mean? In old days, company had a bad year, did one big round of cuts, everybody panicked for a month, then things stabilized. Painful, but at least you knew. Either you are out or you survived. Now we have new model, constant low-level bleeding. Every month, a few hundred here, a few thousand there. One department restructured, another optimized. On paper, it looks small. In reality, by November, they count more than 1 million people shown the door. Not in dramatic headline crisis, but as background noise. This fits into what economists call a K-shaped economy. Imagine letter K. Upper line goes up, people in the right sectors, right firms, very in-demand skills, they get higher pay, stock options, bonuses. Lower line goes down, middle managers, support staff, white-collar workers in the wrong place at the wrong time. They are laid off, rehired on worse terms, pushed into gig work or short contracts. The business press now openly talks about white-collar recession. Blue-collar in some areas is actually doing okay because there is shortage of people who can build, repair, move things. But office world, marketing, HR, middle management, junior analysts, even some engineers is under permanent pressure. Why? First, cheap money party is over. For 10 to 15 years, big companies borrow basically for free. They overhired, started endless projects, built empires. Now interest rates are higher, investors want real profit, not just nice story. So management cuts heads to show discipline. Second, technology. With AI and automation, executives look at rows of people whose work is partly or fully replaceable. Even if AI is not perfect, it can be excused. We don't need 20 people here, we need 8 plus software. Third, culture of corporate cowardice. Many leaders are afraid to say, we made mistake, we grew too fast. Instead, they do little cuts all year. It spreads fear, but avoids one big scandal. From their point of view, this is rational. From human point of view, it is misery. Think what this does to psychology of work. If layoffs are no longer rare shock, but constant weather, how do you plan life? Buy house, have kids, take care of parents? You know that even in good year, some algorithm or distant executive can decide you are extra piece on the board. And there is another side effect. When people constantly fear for job, they keep quiet. They don't push back against bad policies. They don't organize. They don't whistleblow. They just try to survive next quarter. For democracy, this is not healthy. Society becomes anxious, angry, but also fragmented. So what to do with this uncomfortable reality? First, understand the rule of the game. For many white-collar workers, job is not family or career for life. It is contract with expiration date you cannot see. Treat it this way. Build savings if you can, keep your network alive, update your skills before you are forced. Second, diversify your dependence. Maybe small side business, maybe second skill, maybe simply the habit of living below your means. System is moving risk from corporations onto individuals. You cannot wish this away with positive thinking. Third, remember, if middle class feels permanent insecurity, politics will become more extreme. People will look for someone who promises to punish elites or close borders or smash the system. So these quiet, constant layoffs are not only HR story, they are future of your country story. Geography does not care about your feelings, and now, increasingly, corporations also do not. So you must care about your own resilience. In era of forever layoffs, you plan as if tomorrow is not guaranteed, because in this system it is not.